friends, welcome back to April's Homemade. I'm April, a blessed mama of 9 children, and today's video is all about making the Christmas season special. So the first thing I want to show you is this storybook that we have been using for several years now. Our kids really enjoy it. There are 24 little books in here, and they are all ornaments that they're little books and little ornaments that you can read to your child each day of December, and then they can hang the book on the tree. And so that has been a fun tradition for our family. There are not a lot of words in the books. We will usually we'll have our family worship time, and then we'll also do this. So there are not a lot of words in these books. Some of them, this one's a bit longer, but some of them are super short, and that is fine. That's great. It kind of suits all ages. You can elaborate more on some of this if you want to, or less. But anyway, our children have really enjoyed this storybook. A lot of times when I am reading a children's Bible to my kids, some of the wording might not be what I would prefer. And so while you're reading it, just make the words, you can change the words. It's just kind of a fun activity, and they like to hang these ornaments on the tree and just enjoy the story of Jesus the whole month of December. One thing that we did this year is we went to a very special Christmas concert, and it was at a church, and it was really great. My kids had a great time. So if you can find a fun Christmas concert in your area, you should do that, and take your kids. Don't leave them at home, even if the concert is 6 to 9 p.m. Take your kids. They will have a great time. It will be memorable, and they will enjoy the Christmas season a lot more. In the evenings during December, we will read from Matthew or Luke. We'll read the story of Jesus, his birth, and we will do that many times throughout the month. And after we read about the birth of Christ, we will often use our hymnals and sing a lot of the Christmas hymns that we find in our hymnal, and we really enjoy just singing as a family together. It is a fun time for all of us, and especially the young ones who are happy to be singing all those fun songs that they know about Jesus. We sing the Christmas hymns, and the kids really enjoy that because we listen to a lot of the Christmas songs in the car, and they know a lot of the words, and it's a really fun worship month for them because they love the Christmas hymns. And so we will use our hymnal at home just to sing together, and I don't think that even we realize how much that enhances our Christmas season. Righteousness, light and life to all he brings, is with healing in his wings. While he lays his glory by for them. Every Christmas Eve, our church has a Christmas Eve service, and it's in the evening, and we will go to that and we'll get to be with our church family, and it's kind of a special service where we sing the Christmas hymns as a church. That is a really special time for us, and we don't like to miss it. And then when we come home from that, we will always watch the Nativity Story movie. That has been a really special time for our family for several years now. That is just kind of our favorite movie that tells the story of Jesus' birth. And if you have watched my videos before, you've probably noticed that we do not have a TV in our living room. I do have one that we keep in our closet and we bring it out a few times a year on special occasions to watch something really meaningful. So that's what we do on Christmas Eve. Then on Christmas morning, we will get our rest, and then I will make some cinnamon rolls. That is our traditional breakfast that we have for Christmas morning. And then we will have family worship time. And my husband always plans that out really well, and he just gives us the meaning of Christmas. And so he'll usually give us basically a sermon at home, and then we might talk about it a bit. Then we'll have our singing time, and we'll have some prayer time. And all of this happens before presents. That is intentional so that our children kind of understand what is most important, and that Jesus truly satisfies. And these gifts are a blessing from God, but they are a very temporary joy in our lives. And so we make sure to have family worship before we do presents and all that, because it really puts the emphasis on Christ and not on materialism. We also will have a nice meal. We'll often have like a Christmas punch. In the past, we have not done a whole lot for our Christmas meal. We make it nice, but we have not been super extravagant about it because we have had little kids in our home for a long time. And I did want to mention that to you, that, you know, if you are going to be cooking all day because you kind of feel the pressure of providing an extravagant meal on Christmas, then that might not be your best option. But if you have older kids who can really help you and y'all can enjoy that cooking time, that can be, you know, and you can have a more extravagant meal, that can be enjoyable for you and your family. But in the past, I have put a ham in the crock pot, and I have poured crushed pineapples over that, and that has been easy and delicious. You could do that, and we have had it with mashed potatoes and fresh green beans and rolls. And so I want to tell you that so that in case you are in a position where you have a lot of young children, even if you have 2 young children, it can be very difficult to have an extravagant meal for Christmas. And so that is something, you know, the ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, that's something you could do so that you can still be with your children, be with your family on Christmas, and have a nice meal. It doesn't have to be super extravagant. We We probably are going to do more this year because now I have some older children and we can do that, and my daughter likes to cook with me, and both options are good options. If you can, get your shopping done early, get your decorations up early, all of that so that you can enjoy the Christmas season. It can be very hard to enjoy the Christmas season if you are just trying to get all the Christmas things done all month long, and then by Christmas time you are just worn out, you're exhausted, and now it's actually hard to enjoy Christmas Day. My husband takes off work during the Christmas season more than he does any other time of year, so we want to make sure and enjoy that time with him and to have time to celebrate the season as a family. And it can be very hard to do that if you are having to do a ton of shopping and you're still decorating, you're still trying to get the lights on your house, all those things. That can make it very hard to really just enjoy the Christmas season. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope that you and your family have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you will hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. This channel is all about homemaking and homeschooling, cooking, cleaning, things like that. So I'll see you soon.